Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. I hope everybody can hear me. I hope everybody is having a awesome day like I am, although it's raining here in the Sunshine State. Okay, disclaimer first, guys. Um, I have my notes here. I'm gonna be looking at my notes if I need to. So this is my story. Okay, this happened to me this week. And I'm not saying all, I'm talking about my experience this week. It happened to me. Okay, so now we got that out the way. Um, Before I get started, oh, um, I'm not gonna re-record this. I have a couple of questions, and please come down in my comments and respond if you like to. Any kind of way. You remember that Miss Monique takes all comments, whether for, against, whatever. Just this will be great. Okay. So first, my first question is, why do people lie? Why do they lie? And I want to know, what do they gain when they lie on a person? What do you gain when you lie on a person? What do they get when they lie on a person? And finally, how do they feel after they know they lied on a person? If you want, please answer in the comments below. Okay, and this one is up for debate. I wanted to know, why do elected officials or people with money try to hurt those that may have less than them? What is the purpose behind that? What is the purpose behind that? Okay, guys. So let me get into it. Before I get started, please note that I will not say the commissioner's name, the i.e. elected official here, but this is my story. Okay, this is what happened to me on Thursday. Everybody knows that I am a road test examiner. If you don't know, what I do is I observe persons with learner's permits that are trying to get their driver's license. You know that the test is already made up. It's made up by the state. We were trained and we just do our job. There is a score sheet that we mark off while doing the test. No matter who you are, where you come from, the test is the same for everybody. Everyone gets the same test. Everyone gets the same test. No matter what language you speak, Florida is real good in accommodating everyone. They have the script, because there's a script on the I can say this, the maneuvers that you're supposed to perform. They have a script. They have it in English, Spanish, Russian, Creole, Cantonese, Mandarin, Arabic. There may be another one Portuguese. There may be another one that I'm forgetting, but we have scripts. So anyone can give anyone the test. Okay. And then they also offer, guys, if for some reason you can't read, or you reading it and you're still not getting it, you can also get a interpreter. So they offer all of those things. But everyone is given the same test, no matter what. Okay, so on Thursday I'm working. And I had a young lady come up. I think it was not too busy, but kind of busy. I think she was going to be the third person. So we have a system. We try to line people up, get their cars ready, and it was raining. It was raining real hard, I think, initially when this person arrived. So in Florida, when it is pouring down raining, thunder and lightning, we don't do the test. We just hold off until the rain lets up. Okay, so, okay, it was the person's turn. So they came up, they had the paperwork. Okay, the paperwork, which is filled out by a clerk, was not filled out correctly. All of the things that should have been on the document were not on the document. So, like any other time, we just say which clerk took care of you, and we would go back to the clerk and have them filled out. The clerks, they have their process, and then as the road test examiner, we have our process. Okay, so I said, okay, so we're going outside. I think the rain had let up, and I go outside, and in the computer, the person's name is in the computer twice. This is the first time that I've ever seen the person's name who is testing in the computer twice. So I have that, then I have the form that's not completely filled out. So I said, okay, let's go back inside. Let me go over here and let's get this straightened out. It's no problem. It's no big to do. You just come back inside. Let's go see the clerk. Okay. So I just say, have a seat over there. Let me go see. So I go to the clerk. I show the clerk, this is what I have. It's not filled out by the person that's in here. I give my tablet. The person is in twice. Okay. He checks it out. Then I come back and he says, it's okay. Just, pick one. And then he filled the information out. Okay, fine. So we go out. We go on the test. Okay. We complete the test. Well, while we're out on the test, I believe it had started raining again because my computer was wet and it didn't work. It didn't work. I wasn't able to, score on the computer. I would have to do a paper. So when we came back in, the commissioner was standing at the door. I'm not certain, but I think she may have been videoing. I'm not certain. I mean, just to get the reaction of her child getting the license, or I'm not certain, but I think she was, but I'm not certain. So I'm over getting the score sheets together, and then I tell her, unfortunately, you didn't pass today. You didn't pass. And then what we do is we generally, once a person doesn't pass, we offer what they could do when they come back the next time to, we tell them about the errors, what they could do when they come back next time. If you fix those errors, then, you might pass. Okay. But we don't know. We're not driving. Our job is just to observe. We give instructions and then we see what you do. Okay. So most of the people who come in, they are nervous. You are nervous. You're on a test. If any regular test, you're going to be nervous. Everybody gets nervous on tests. Most people, I'm not going to say everyone, but most people do get nervous when they're being tested. Someone is right there. They're so your nerves. Okay, it could be nerves. It could be anything. Okay. All right, so I'm going over the test with the person who was testing and the commissioner, because the commissioner is the parents of the person that I'm testing. So what I do, guys, is I try to give the information, what you should do, how you should do it, according to what I've been trained. Not outside, not what I feel. It's not about what I feel. It's the training. Okay, so whenever, not just this situation, or not this commissioner, not this commissioner's, anyone, who, when you're trying to give them instructions or tell them, okay, you got this A, B, C, D wrong, and they don't really want to hear, or they tell you, I did. Okay, I don't want to, I'm not going to go back and forth with you because one is unprofessional. I'm just not going to do it. I just don't do it. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. We have a paper that has some very good information on it, guys. I'm telling you, it's very good information. And we give them that. And so what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to give you this paper. I gave the paper, and then I said, okay, you can have a seat over there because I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Okay, and I certainly was not going to go back with her because before me and the commissioner's daughter went outside, the commissioner started name dropping. It's not funny, but I don't understand the purpose of that name dropping. This person, I called this person, and I'm this person, and I have no understanding of the name calling and this person and that person. Um, what is the reason for that? What is the purpose of that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that's supposed to do, or what is that supposed to mean to me. I'm not certain. Okay, because I'm just here to do a road test and observe whoever is being tested. So if you drop this name or that name, I'm not certain what I'm supposed to do with that information. Okay, at any rate, so remember now, she dropped some names. The commissioner dropped some names. So already since she dropped some names and stated who she was, I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't change the way that I do the job because everyone gets the same treatment. It doesn't make a difference who you are, where you come from. Everyone gets the same test. And when you come to me, everyone gets this. Everybody's treated equally. The road test examiner gets nothing if you pass, and we get nothing if you disqualify. No one wants to fail at anything, but it could happen if you don't study, if you don't do your due diligence, or you could be just so nervous, you know everything, but when you get there on the test, you don't pass. And it happens. And it's okay. It's okay because you have other opportunities to do it again. Now, if it's your last opportunity and you know that you're gonna have to wait a period after that, then that may make you a little more nervous, but you get enough opportunities to make sure you study, make sure you're well prepared. We can't really do anything about your nerves, and we can't control what a person may or may not do. We're just there to observe, see what you do, and hope that you do your best and that you pass. Okay. So the commissioner went and checked out. Okay, before she left, she came back. And she said, if something that I told her was not in the book, that would change the points, or that would change the situation. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't change anything. This example was the person did not use the proper position doing a certain maneuver. And they were originally trying to debate and go back and forth, but like I said earlier, I don't do that. I give it to you, what we're looking for, what you're supposed to do. And that's that with everyone, y'all. With everyone, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Okay, so also I am aware that they were not happy because the person failed by 2 points. 2 points. But I can't make any changes to that. If you didn't pass, you didn't pass today. Now I'm sharing the information with you. Hopefully when you come back, you'll take the information that I gave you along with the skills that you've been practicing, or when you looked in the book, you learned, and you will pass the next time. 2 points. Okay, so she left. That was on Thursday. Well, on Friday, I went to work as usual, and then I got a text on my phone, come to the office. I said, okay, I go to the office. I already know what it's about. I had already sent my supervisor a text saying that this person, who I believe might have been a commissioner, because I wasn't really certain, may call and complain that the person did not pass. So I go in for the meeting. I go in for the meeting, and I'm with the big boss, the owner of the company which I work for. She says, tell her what happened. Oh, do I know this name? Do I know this? Oh yes. Oh yes. I remember. It just happened yesterday. 9:24 hours. Okay, so I tell her what happened. Okay. So then she says, guys, that the commissioner said these three things. First, guys, she said that I was rolling my eyes at all Hispanic or Spanish people. She did. Commissioner, elected official, told that bold-faced lie. Why? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And why did you lie? What are you talking about? Second, she said that when I mentioned about the paperwork, remember I told you that the clerks have a process and then we have a process. When the paperwork wasn't filled out, that I said, this is ridiculous. I did not. I did not say it. What are you, okay. Why lie? Why make up these stories? Why? Your child did not pass, unfortunately. She didn't pass. So why lie? Okay, the third lie is, I asked the young lady, which I have been asking every person that I test, which language would you like your test in? Now, as of yesterday, I won't ask that again. But you guys, let me know in the comments, does that come off as racist? I don't know, but I ask everyone. I don't care who you are when you come, because I want to make sure, because remember I told you we have the test in all those different languages, right? So I don't want to assume, I will ask. So I asked the commissioner's daughter the same question. I said, which language would you like to have your test in? And she said English. The commissioner told my boss that I said, after she told me English, I said, finally. Never. Why would you lie? Why are you making up stuff? I'm like, y'all just don't know. It is so, like, I pride myself on my integrity. I don't know what everybody else does or how you feel about it, but I feel as though If you have no integrity, you zero, zero. You're worth nothing if you don't have your integrity. And I was just like sitting there saying to myself, why would this lady call my boss and tell those lies and spew those lies out of her mouth? And oh, guys, wait a minute. She said it wasn't about her daughter not passing because I want to make sure that when she comes back, she'll have everything. Lady, why are you calling? Why are you calling it? Because your daughter didn't pass. And the other reason is because, remember, guys, I told you she came back before she was leaving and told me that if, like I told her about the proper position and backing, if it's not in the book, then that would be an issue. Huh. It's in the book, guys. It's in the book. So she didn't have anything. Your daughter just didn't pass today. And you're going to call my boss with these three, to me, guys, one lie is too much. Three lies. And it's three, to you, they might be just minor. That first one about rolling my eyes at all Hispanic or Spanish people, is she out her mind? Like, where do you get that from? Like, what are you talking about? That I said finally and ridiculous, no matter how minute and small those words are, guys. When someone lies on you, it just makes you just like boil inside. Why lie? Lady, you are a elected official. I didn't know who she was before she came in. To be honest, guys, listen. I like my job. I really do. I really enjoy it. It's a great job. You do the same thing. It's just different people. So I don't care who you are when you come. If you're Biden, you're Obama, you're Clinton, you're Trump, you're the commissioner, the tax collector, you the mailman, the police, the sheriff, the judge. That doesn't make a difference who you are. No matter who you are, who you bring with you, you're going to get the same test as everyone else, the same grading sheet as everyone else. My job is just to observe. And unfortunately, everybody does not pass on their first try. Some people don't pass on their second try. Some people don't pass on their third try. Eventually, they get it. Could you imagine all the calls that my office would receive if everybody who disqualified called? I mean, I'm being told that last month or the month of July, I was the DQ queen. Okay, I don't have any problems with being called the DQ queen because we have a job, there is a sheet, we just observe and mark, add up the numbers, and that gives the total. I mean, unless someone tells me that I need to do something different, close my eyes to certain things or don't mark certain things, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. And I just don't understand why this commissioner called the boss, the owner of the company, with those lies. Why? Why did you do that? If you find out about this video, you could call me up. We could have a conversation because I just want to know why you lied. What do you gain from that? The person you brought in did not pass. Whether it was 1 point, 2 points, 10 points, they didn't pass, unfortunately. But for you to lie to the owner of the company and say that, oh, it's not about the person not passing, it's about she rolled her eyes at all Hispanic or Spanish people. She said ridiculous, and she said finally, those are all false. I did not do anything. I did not say those words. I didn't do it. And it's just sad. So that's my story, guys. Chime in if you like. Chime in if you like. And I hope you all will continue to have a good afternoon. Bye, guys.